Hello everyone, today's story is very interesting and relatable to you. It's about new school, new people, new fears. If you've ever felt nervous walking into a new classroom, this story is for you. Today, I'm going to take you through my first day experience, step by step, with simple English and a lot of emotion. And yes, you can shadow me while listening. Let's improve your English, and maybe your courage too. So take a deep breath, and follow my words. Let the story begin. It was 6:30 in the morning. The alarm rang loudly. I opened my eyes with a heavy heart. Today was my first day at a new school. New building. New people. New me? I stood in front of the mirror. Can I do this? I whispered. My hands were cold. My heart was beating fast. But I smiled and said to myself, yes, I can. As I walked to school, every step felt heavier. What if nobody talks to me? What if I get lost? What if I say something wrong? The street was quiet. Birds were singing. But my thoughts were loud. I reached the school gate. It was big and shiny. Students were walking in groups. Some were laughing. Some were running. Some looked just as nervous as me. I took a deep breath and stepped inside. The teacher smiled at me. Welcome to our class, she said. Everyone turned and looked. I felt my cheeks turning red. I introduced myself. My name is. My voice cracked. But I smiled and continued. My name is Ariba. I'm new here. The class clapped. During break time, I sat alone on a bench. But then, someone came. Hi. I'm Sarah. You're new, right? She had a warm smile. We talked. We laughed. She even shared her lunch. In just 10 minutes. I didn't feel alone anymore. By the end of the day, I had made 2 new friends. I answered a question in class. I even laughed out loud during science. I was still the same person. But something inside me had changed. I was brave. I was growing. And maybe, just maybe, this was the beginning of a brand new me. I reached home tired. But not just physically, emotionally too. I closed the door behind me, put my bag on the chair, and sat silently on my bed. My mom asked, "How was your first day?" I paused. I wanted to say, I don't know. But instead, I smiled and said, it was different. I went to my room, changed into my comfortable clothes, and looked at myself in the mirror. I remembered the faces I saw. The teacher's smile, Sarah's kindness, the sound of laughter in the hallway, and That small moment. When I raised my hand in class and gave the right answer. I lay down and stared at the ceiling. Did they like me? Did I make a good impression? What if tomorrow is harder? Will Sarah sit with me again? So many thoughts. But then I remembered one thing. I showed up. I tried. I didn't run away. I didn't hide. Maybe that's enough for now. I took out my diary and started writing. Dear me. Today you were brave. Today you didn't let fear win. You smiled when you were scared. You spoke when you wanted to stay silent. And that's what makes you strong. New school, new you? Yes, maybe. But don't forget. You were already special before the new began. I closed the diary, put it beside my pillow, and looked outside the window. The sky was slowly turning orange. A new sunset. A new start. Tomorrow will come. It may not be perfect. But I'll be ready. Because I'm not just changing schools. I'm growing up. If you related to this story, remember, you are not alone. We all feel scared sometimes. But the only way to grow is to take that first step. Speak even if you make mistakes. Try even if you feel shy. Because change starts with one brave moment. And if you're learning English, keep shadowing my words. Listen. Speak. Repeat. That's how you become fluent, little by little. Folded hands, thank you for watching. If this story touched your heart or helped your English even a little, please like, comment, and share. And don't forget to subscribe for more emotional stories and shadowing practice. Let's grow together, as learners, and as people.